Hey, what is up, guys, and welcome back to another Ultimate Review. In this episode, I'm going to give you the most in-depth and unbiased review of the KZ-ZEX or ZEX. So before we begin, as usual, if you do enjoy watching my videos and find these helpful, please smash the like button and subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. And if you want to help out the channel, please use the link of this product given in the description below to make your purchase so that you can help me make more videos and I can do what I love doing and help you guys in the process. Let's begin. Alright, so the KZ-ZEX comes in a very simple and small box, and inside it you get the user guide, some different size silicone ear tips so that you can find the right fit, the 2-pin detachable cables that you attach to the earbuds themselves, and of course the KZ-ZEX earbuds themselves. Now, KZ is always known for making these in-ear monitors that are very funky looking, yet always boasting of very high quality, and the KZ-ZEX is no exception because this is made of cast zinc alloy and it's got the cool feel of metal and it feels dense. It's got heft to it, but it's not too heavy that it fatigues your ears. It just feels very formidable. So I'm guessing if you're going to use this for years on end, it can take all the wear and tear and still come out just fine. Now, inside the in-ear monitors, you have a electrostatic driver and a dual magnetic dynamic driver. So the electrostatic driver basically takes care in rendering the high and ultra high frequencies, and the dual magnetic dynamic drivers take care of the mid frequencies and the low frequencies. And when I give you my verdict as to how it produces sound, I'll explain that more in detail. It's great to have these in-ear monitors with these 2-pin connector detachable cables, because if you ever lose the cable, if it gets torn or it gets worn out after years of use, you can just replace it with something of the same nature or even better if you have the budget. And it's also got a microphone, so taking calls on this is a-okay, and the microphone quality is also pretty good. Now, talking about the comfort of these in-ear monitors, well, they are very comfortable even though they're made of that cast zinc alloy, which in the hand feels quite hefty. In your ears, they fit snug and they're comfortable even if you use them for 4, 5 or 6 hours continuously. Although you shouldn't, but it's comfortable either way. So you guys know I always judge in-ear monitors or speakers based on how they produce the 3 main frequencies that broadly make up any sound that you hear: highs, mids and lows. Highs where the really sharp sounding instruments are, mids where the vocals lie, and the lows or the bass. Okay, so starting off with the high frequencies. Now, this is a frequency that can get unpleasant very fast if the earbuds or in-ear monitors get it wrong. But with the KZ-ZEX, the highs are so sharp, so pristine, so bright. It's got that sparkle where you can listen to every instrument in that frequency range. It still manages to pull out so much detail without sounding artificially sharpened, without sounding unpleasant, and there is no sibilance. So even hours on end, when you listen to songs using this in-ear monitor, it doesn't fatigue your ear with the sharpness. The highs, while very, very sharp and pristine, was very nicely balanced, and it was very separate from the mid frequencies. So the highs were excellent. Now let's talk about the mid frequencies, where the vocals are. Now, there is one thing that I noticed. In general, the vocals were excellent. They sounded truly natural, true to life. The vocals had warmth, they had the natural tonality. It wasn't sounding hollow, it wasn't sounding superficially pushed forward or superficially brightened. It sounded beautiful, very pleasant to listen to. The only thing I noticed was that in that mid-range frequency, when the vocals are at its peak and you have certain instruments or melodies in the same range, in the same frequency, sometimes I wished personally, and this is me being really, really harsh, I would have wanted a bit more separation between the vocals and the frequencies, the instruments in the same frequency. And finally, we come to the low frequency or the low end, the bass. So the KZ-ZEX, although some websites will say that it's got a V-shaped sound signature, and by that they mean that the highs and the bass are what is given more preference. The bass was very, very accurate. The bass wasn't overwhelming. So if you get this being a bass head, you might be disappointed, because for a bass head, you want them to hit those sub lows and that rumble, which, well, a bass head is usually lusty for. this is going to give you very accurate bass. So if the track has very sweet, punchy, thick bass, it's going to give you that, but it's not going to overdo it. This, I would say, is more towards a purist in that sense, where you want a very balanced bass, where it's sufficiently punchy. It's got that thick bass hitting you when it needs to, but it's not going to overdo it. So for a price of $1799, so for 1800 rupees, the KZ ZEX are an excellent pair of in-ear monitors. Starting from the robust build quality, the funky look, and the excellent audio quality. So the only downside in a sense would be that these are not wireless, but there is a reason why people even today in 2022 go for wired in-ear monitors and swear by them than choosing some truly wireless earbuds. It's the sound quality. So guys, that was my review of the KZ ZEX. I hope you've enjoyed it. I hope that gave you an idea of the audio quality. For any technicalities or technical jargon, you can just check out the link in the description and read about what all intricate details you need to know about these in-ear monitors. I was here to give you the rundown on the audio quality. I personally love it, and I'm pretty sure if you, trust my judgment, you'll enjoy it too. So guys, that's been it. Thank you so much for watching. Like I said, if you do find these videos helpful and entertaining, please smash the like button. It really means a lot to me and also helps out the channel. Do subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Share this video with anyone who needs to see this. And as always, I'll catch you guys very soon in the next one. Cheers.